perspectives and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The afternoon conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out.
Afternoon conversation today. My name is Martina Nenin Tupa and I am your host of today's edition. Firstly, let me say happy World Labor Day to everyone. As this day has been set aside as an international day, it is observed as a World Labor Day, and it is also referred to as an International Workers' Day. Today, I'm here with my colleague, Exia Grace Gibson. We're gonna be talking about some of the challenges that women face in the country or around the world because these are things that women go through on a daily basis. So we're gonna be discussing it. We're gonna be talking about the domestic violence that we go through at home because once we are traumatized at home, we do not participate or represent our family or friends out there because we are traumatized. So as this day have been set aside, we're gonna be talking a whole lot here today of some of the things we find ourselves in. So if you are a lady up there and you are listening to us, we ask that you join because I was hearing Auntie Rufus or somebody said women don't call on the show, women don't participate. Okay, I'm your host, and I have my co-host here. She's a female too. We cannot talk here for 1 hour, 30 minutes, and then you sit back and you don't make a contribution. That would be very, very unfair to us. Don't allow the men to win us because at times we get bullied by those men. They say we can do anything. That's proof to them that we can do it. So good afternoon, Excel, and welcome.
Good afternoon, Martina, and thank you so much for bringing me in. Yeah, so today we are going to be talking on women issues, and interestingly, today is World Labor's Day, and we are going to be talking on the bad practices that we women, especially women, are
Yes,
faced with within the society. So there are a lot of things that we are faced with, and there are a lot of things that we want to break the barriers.
exactly.
Yes, because there are a lot of men that are dominant, when it comes to certain thing and certain position.
Yeah, they always feel like they can do it.
They can do it better than us. So, World Labor's Day is actually started in Chicago.
Yes,
Yes, and in 1886, that was a protest for the workers that needed, time.
yes, they needed
Yes,
a time
so
out.
today we are talking on bad labor practices. Especially here in Liberia, we have a lot of bad labor practices.
Exactly.
Yes, we can see it all through. It doesn't only have to be about a woman. Even our brothers that are out there, they are faced with a lot of
Exactly. Some of
challenges
them
as well.
are going through it.
Yes.
They are the one who should say something to. Yeah, it's not like today is. Let me just say today is ladies' night or ladies' day. So
Ladies'
you have
Day
to
today
just
is
try to drive it
Wednesday.
through. But they too can make their contribution because we know labor is everybody's business. So let us
Yes.
celebrate. Go ahead, Ezra.
So yeah, like I was saying, bad labor practice is so bad here in Liberia. You'll find yes, people can see Liberians are lazy and Liberians are not focused. Liberians are like this and they have a lot of things to say about them. But equally so, these people are strong.
Sure.
These people work tirelessly for their families. These people try their possible best to do what they can do to feed their families. And then I'm going to work and not getting that
Paid. Yes.
paid, and it's bad labor practice. It is. And coming down to we women, we face a lot of challenges, especially if you are qualified. You're not going to walk into a job if you are qualified just like that.
Sure.
Yes, either you are qualified. Yes, we agree that you are, but either if the boss doesn't want you, somebody got to want you. If you don't
Yes, and
agree,
they will not set the record straight where they look at all of your qualifications and say no, you cannot just. Then they'll be like, where is she coming from that she obtains a position like this? No, unless you
who
sleep
do
with
you
the
think
sexual harassment will have
who do you
to.
think you are?
Yes,
Yes, who do you think you are? You have to do this, you have to do that. This is a normal routine we can always do. And there's a lot of things that go all around. Because the other woman did it doesn't mean I should do
do
it.
it. Yes,
So there are a lot of people, some people, individual differences. So
exactly.
women agree with those things because they are desperate and they are, they want
Yeah, and sometimes they are fools because like if you look at your burden, you look at what you are getting, be like, I need this job. How will I
Yes.
sustain my family? Like that's the thing about it, a single mother.
Yeah.
And then she need a job. She's well qualified for this job. And then her boss is like, before you get this job, yeah, you have to sleep with me. Imagine. And then she's looking at who will take care of the children. Maybe the father have passed on or the dad, it's nowhere
Yeah.
to be found.
Exactly.
And then because she need a job, she have to leave that. And after she have done that, her mind became, that kind of terrible mindset, and that kind of feeling. She get so emotional
Yes.
until
Yes.
no way
And
for her to
and and
perform her
and,
duty.
and that's bad. Yeah.
Exactly.
So a lot of people, everybody have differences. There are women that are desperate to do anything and everything once it comes to their success.
Exactly.
There are women that will go straight forward and say, I'm going for this. And if you ask me to do this, I'm not going to do it, but I'm going to be right to myself. So when 20 women went into that position and did that same exact thing, maybe you slept with them. Me coming into that position, it doesn't mean I should sleep with you. So there are a lot of women all around. There are a lot of men take advantage of women because they feel that they can afford. Even it's practiced right in our homes, under our nose, before even leaving. It happens when we were kids growing up. We saw these things happening in our families.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Everywhere it is.
Yes. And it's bad. It's really bad. So sometimes we women too, we can do things that we're not supposed to do. Because we mind our situations, we mind because how will I eat, how will I survive, I have to do this, I have to do that. Yes. And even in your relationship, you are facing a bad practice, like you are being mistreated, but this person randoming you food, maybe they giving you food, money and everything, you feel that, oh yes, this person love me.
Yeah, you are so right, Etiel. Yeah,
Yes.
that's true.
There are a lot of women that are faced with these things, right? Women, they're afraid to step up the game. They feel that, oh, this guy is doing a lot for me and I can't afford to
Let me
lose
just
him.
bear it.
Let me just pay. Let me just be there for this time. Maybe when I get enough money, I will move on. But you doesn't move on. It's something that it comes every day. You keep giving yourself reasons to stay. If you say, oh, let me leave him tomorrow. If I get this X amount of money for him, then I will leave him. Then tomorrow comes.
You don't get it.
Yeah, but
Let me just bear it. Sometimes our too much patience can lead us to another thing. Only because let me just bear it. And sometimes we feel like we are too strong to overcome. But I think it is better we walk away because some of the things hindering our success. Because let's
Exactly.
take for instance, if a lady is actually faced with a domestic violence in her home, she don't get along easily. She don't even move around with her friends. She don't see family because some men put a high restriction on them.
Yeah.
You are not allowed to see your family. You're not allowed to see your friends. And that's what men would do to the ladies. They would be like, they would seize your phone. There is no means of communication. So that's what they would do. Anybody want to talk to you and their family want to talk to you, they have to call your
That's
husband.
true.
Yeah. And that's being unfair. Why will you not give a lady her liberty to be free at her own will and pleasure? But you will always want to hold her down, and somebody will be like, you don't have to work. I will do everything. And we don't have issue with that, but I think you are scaring her away because the more she get along with people, her mindset begins to grow. She begins to develop. She begins to take the challenge to to learn new things and explore. But while holding her down, she will not participate. And domestic violence is actually bad.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, because let's take it for Eastern. Okay, a lady want to contest and probably she know the strength she has, and then this is what she would do. Probably she know everybody in the area she wants to contest, and then she have already been there for everybody where she used to the people and the people used to, and then she have decided like, oh, I will do this, and then maybe 20 days 20 that I will take on to the task and represent my people, and then she choose to tell her husband, her boyfriend, because we women we spend the longest time with men in relationship where we have to go 7 years, stay single. The man say you haven't seen anything up to 50 years. So take for instance, and then she share her thoughts with the guy, and then a guy comes to you and say like, you're Wednesday. I can tell you, I don't have money to waste on that thing. You are not winning. I don't want to see you over there. And in fact, if you put your hand up for any political space, just know that this relationship is over. I will not be bothered with you. And first of all, since you have decided to put your hand in politics, just know that you have to bring it 50. I bring it 50 because you know what you're depending on that you want to take this lady. Isn't it being unfair to a lady? And right away, she start to feel traumatized. She be like, I thought me and this man, I thought he loved me. I thought he was supporting me to the last. I thought you could have done this for me, but he's not doing it. So ain't no like that. She start to shy away. She don't want to be bothered. She don't want to be part of any. She don't want to be part of any participation. So in that case now, she stay home. She don't talk in discussion. While women are being represented up there, women are traveling around the world to explore. She don't have the time to do so. All she do because of her husband, she keep by herself, and that's being unfair.
Yeah.
To appreciate a woman labor, you meant to should appreciate her first before she even talk about appreciation and say yes. Because we women, if we are somewhere, we turn the whole thing around. We play a motherly role wherever we find ourselves. That's what we do. But once the domestic violence is too much on us, we will not perform our duty. We always shy away. Count us in on this day as we celebrate World Labor Day 18.
Yeah.
If a woman is given the chance to work and do a better thing, don't you think it is okay?
It is very much okay for women to participate in a lot of functions because women bring value, women come to responsibility, and yeah, women are very trusted. They are trusted people. So when it comes to women going to a space where maybe this guy wants to sleep with her, and I've heard a lot of people saying, okay, maybe at work, okay, for instance, maybe let's talk about a popular area where people go to a bar and drink. If you're a lady, if you're working there, first of all, before you go work there, when you sign up, they told you we have certain customers. You're not supposed to say no to this person.
Yes, at the bar. Some bar, that's how they operate.
Yes, you're not supposed to say no to this person, and everything the person says, work with it because this person is our customer. If you say no, this person gonna go away, and
My business will close down.
yes, definitely. So these are things that shouldn't be like that. What if I want to sustain myself and I find interest in being a bartender? Doesn't necessarily means I'm a whore, or it doesn't necessarily means I should sleep around with people. And they have made it so known that even people understand that. So as long as you're working at the bar, you're some form of, how they call you. They give you names.
Yes, and do you know that people like some men don't allow their women to work at the bar.
At the bar. Because this is a rule that people set before you work at the bar.
You must be
Yes,
flexible with the
you
customer.
should be flexible. I don't care how they touch you. You should say yes.
Yes.
And it's bad,
Very bad.
very bad. I can be working.
And sometimes you see our own friends, women, they are the one who said that law.
Yes,
Then they'll
yes.
say, if you come somewhere, you must dress like this, you dress like that. Don't you know that some people are married, they are doing that work just to sustain themselves?
Yes, exactly. So that's bad. That's bad. We will keep talking on men abusing women. It's all over. It's all over that.
Exactly.
There are a lot of men that are very toxic, very toxic. They prefer doing anything and everything for you as long as you are home. Just be home. Don't go anywhere. Just be home.
You know, someone they can even be brave to the extent I tell you they don't want to go in the market for you.
I know a guy that used to buy literally everything for his house.
Imagine that.
And that's wrong. Right. Yes. It's very wrong for a guy to take that position.
And you know, I don't like to see men going in the market and then they don't want to go buy the horse food. Where is your where? Why don't you take her to the market and then you do the shopping? And maybe you want to hold on to your liberty. Yes, for your money. So like we get to the market and then I will ask our stuff, you buy it. It's okay. But you go to the market, you ask someone for the vita, you ask someone for the oil, you like
Some people can say they're showing that women love, but
no,
some
no.
people
Me, I don't need that all alone.
it's different. Yes, but some relationships are very toxic, very much toxic. That even you, the woman, you can be like, what's going on? Yes, because there are a lot of men that take advantage of you, of your weakness.
Exactly.
They feel that you can do certain things. They feel that without them you can't survive. And yet and still, we women ourselves make it look like without this person we can't survive.
This one like
Sometimes we say these words to ourselves. Like, yeah, he has been there. We give ourselves a couple of reasons to keep doing the same thing over and over and over and again. And that's wrong.
I tell you know, like building self confidence is something different because if you don't have confidence in yourself as a woman, you will not know who you are and you will not know the power that you carry. You see, I can always tell my friends or tell some women up there, you have to take challenge your own self. You have to believe that you can do it. And once you are proving to people that you can do it, you have to face the storm. You have to be prepared. The question is, how prepared are we women to do
Yes.
this?
How prepared are we?
We all talk and say, don't take it. Look, you know, like, tell someone to be like, you or you won't be advocate. Yo, the advocate. Are you guys an activist or what? Yeah, that's what men be saying because they know, like, you are standing on your rights point. Even though at times we bow down to the men because you know it's not every day we women will be right because like your too much right can be like you overjoying.
Yeah.
The men can say we are overjoying them. Our too much right can be like we are overjoying them, which of course it is wrong. So they say it is wrong.
It
but
is wrong. Don't say so to say. It is wrong for you to just be right on your right point at all times.
Yeah, that's
I like
what. Yeah, so in that case, like how prepared are we? If we are not prepared, then we cannot take on to the task because your seriousness alone can make the God to be afraid.
Exactly. Exactly. You should have boundaries.
You have heard the slogan that say like if you educate a woman,
Educate a nation.
it's like a male and a female staying here to look for car. No matter how small is that big, you see a female will say look at no moment you're not sitting here.
It's thing about that. You know, women are just less. Yeah.
Yes.
In a
So-
lot of ways we are.
Yeah, this is what I'm trying. This is something I'm trying to drive out is that women are given first preference in anything. So I want us to take this challenge and do it and believe that we can do it. Some of us will just wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, we don't want to do anything."
Yeah.
Yet, and that's being unfair.
To yourself.
Yes, and this is what I tell people. I say every time we wake up in the morning, the world changes. Yes, every day it comes with new team. Every day it comes with new team. So I believe like anywhere I find myself or anything I see, that's how we move into it. Because I know I can do anything about it. Take for instance, you are a young person, you are going to school, probably you have your family that you are taking care of. What will you be doing? Even if you know, in Liberia with me, sometimes we are shy to do certain businesses,
Not
but
only
to
Liberians,
be
say women as
serious.
a whole. Women
Yeah.
as a whole, it's not about doing certain business. Women as a whole shy away from a lot of things. We pride in ourselves so much.
But I said, don't you think like even being proud in yourself, you know, for if you don't have a struggling story, you will never experience a successful
That's it.
one. You
So
will always struggle. So
so most of the time now this is one thing that is very is it has turned to like normal thing here in Liberia. Prostitution is very normal. It's very normal now.
no, I think
It's very normal now in Liberia.
yeah.
To be honest, so now there are a lot of people, there are a lot of women, right, that feel that without a man, I can't survive.
They can make it. That's how they feel.
So that's how they feel. That's how they were built. When we are born, right? When we are born, when we are growing, and you get your intake, maybe somebody, your mom friend, or just somebody alone, say this girl is beautiful. She'll marry rich man. That's the first thing that come in their mouth. And she'll marry rich man. Yes, exactly. So they're not telling you that
Have
you'll
to
be
work.
to
You have to
work
go
to
to
be
school and become
and be
successful.
successful. So
Yeah.
that thought stick in our head that I have to have a rich man before I be successful. These are things that, you know, if you are little, there are things that can live with you up to when you grow old.
Yeah,
And I
and
think
you
that
know,
can,
like they can hold just what you say, they will hold the opposite and say, they say I'll marry president. So someone they will even be fighting so high to get to the top of the president.
exactly.
That's being
So
unfair to yourself.
there are a lot of things that we live with and we understand now it's working. If I doesn't have a rich man, I don't want a man. And it's very bad for yourself, for that man, for your society as well, and your family behind you. So I'm not saying a man shouldn't help you out. I'm not saying a man shouldn't shower you with gifts and everything. But aside from him spending his money, you have a life. You
You
have
have
a
to life to
dream.
live.
You have a goal.
You and the man, your dream are not the same.
Are
He
not
came
the
up
same.
with his own dream, and then fortunately for you, you was able to make it, and then you share the rest of your life with him. But it doesn't scare you away from your
Exactly.
dream.
So now most of us we just find ourselves doing our main thing, our main dreams, living our main dreams, and leaving our own
You
behind.
know, let me say something. You know, I think 3 to 4 years ago, when I was coming out of high school, so, yeah, this is what happened. I had a guy. So he said to me, he said, Tina, I said, yes. He said, do you know like the only way I can support you unless you leave the field of journalism? And so this is something I love doing the most. I, I actually love the field of journalism. I pray to live as a journalist for the rest of my life. Then Oga comes to me and then tell me, say, before I sponsor you in school, I want you to do nursing. Take any other field apart from journalism. I will sponsor you until you tell me, say, you're tired of learning. I thought it was a hard moment for me. I said, how will I do this? How is it possible? And you know, like, if you get so used to the microphone, your whole skin can be itching. At the try broadcasting, I've been from one place to another place. I will take a break, I will come back again. And I just found myself in that kind of feel. I always want to make a way out of no way just to be in the media. Then you looking at me telling me, say, I should change my dream before you sponsor me in school. It's a, it was a whole thing for me. I took AMU entrance 3 times. I didn't go until I think it was the fourth time. The girl who can get the agent, she said your name appear in the system that you have taken this entry. You pass, come outside. After 7 minutes, she said you pass, man. Just come outside. And that was how I came out. It was something funny. I didn't change my career. I didn't change my path. I'm still on my path. Where is he? He's nowhere. You know, when you see me, you say, "Oh wow, I'm so proud of you. You are really making way in the field of journalism. You always want for your voice to be heard. You always find it means to be in the media. And I like the way you talk. I like the way you push issues. I like the way you discuss it." So when you come in Sunday, I say, "Oh wow. So today you really like the way I talk. You really like it. Just sometimes on some TV going live, I can see you too with your microphone. I say like, I can really admire you. You always standing closer to your newsmaker. You want to get something out of them." I said, "Oh, like seriously?" And you'll be like, "Yes, I love that." I said, "Do you remember, or can you remember that a few years ago you said you can do this?" He said, "You know, I know like the media don't have money. The media it's not like what I think." I said, "My dear, it just depends how you will carry your own self into your field of action. It depends how you would do it. There are a whole lot of opportunities being a journalist. There are a whole lot of things you can do. It just depends. You don't have to be a journalist. You are see, some people are civil engineer, or
Yeah.
I'm saying a female
Yes,
engineer. Yeah,
exactly.
if you want to be an engineer as a lady, you have to do it to their best. I can tell anybody. This is why I think I was telling you, I tell like I love politics.
Yeah,
I always like the hard side of it.
yeah,
Yes, I always love the high side of it so you can know that a woman is around.
yeah, exactly. So there are a lot
Yeah,
of,
whatever you're doing, you have to do it the best.
and
You
you
have
and
to do that.
we feel so inferior about these men around. Yeah, there are a lot of us we don't do when the right. We don't do the right. We feel that, oh, this guy, like you were saying, somebody tells you to change your dream because they're gonna sponsor you. And imagine you saying yes to those things, and then at the end of the day you wouldn't have been where you are today.
Exactly.
So if you love something, go for it. That's your calling. That's your purpose of living. And everybody should have a purpose for living. If
Sure.
you find your purpose for living, live it. And most often we only turn to look for rich people, and richness bring love and everything. But at the end of the day, we don't look for our happiness. We women, we do things at the end of the day where we suffer ourselves.
Exactly.
So we look for things that you have to make your own money too.
Sure.
Yes, a man should give you money. Yes, I know. Yes, it's obvious. But you have to chase your dreams. You
Sure.
have to be a mother. When your child stand up and say, "That is my mother."
Said yes.
Yes, that is my
You
mother.
know,
With
people don't
with
understand their own name
passion.
they carry. Yes.
With passion. So some people are just living. They are just living.
Your name can even be a entry point for somebody. The
Exactly.
moment somebody say, "What, that lady?" No, I give that lady a very, very high respect because of her answer. And do you know, like, you're not even taking interviews from some area because of the name of somebody you even carrying. Even you, your
So
own name can be a free way for you.
yeah, exactly. Some people are suffering because they are afraid to leave a certain relationship, especially when that person is violent, when that person is toxic, when that person doesn't support your dreams, when that person isn't into you, but you still yet and still. What are you doing? Like you harm yourself. There is no essence, but we keep giving ourselves a couple of reasons to stay. If there is no reason to stay, you've been living before that person came into your life, and you will live the best life after they leave.
We always feel like it should be a man.
Yeah,
A
and
man should make it happen.
what if God said the how it should be? Yes, God says the how it should be, but at the end of the day, you have to have your peace. You have to have your happiness, and if your happiness come with you leaving that person, you have to leave them.
So you know, like our success scare away young man up there.
Yeah, so sometimes that's another thing that you're talking about, women success scaring people. Yes, it it happens. So women, that one bad part about we women, when we feel that we are too educated. Yes, exactly. This is what happens. Let's balance it. When we feel like we are educated, there nobody compared to us. That I don't need a man. I
I
don't need a
can do
man to
it.
tell me this. You shouldn't tell me that. And that's bad. Like you're a woman, you'll always be a woman.
No matter what.
No matter what.
You
No
always be
matter
like a baby to a man.
Yes. So sometimes we overhype ourselves until we lose people. It's good to chase your dreams. It's good to look for money and everything, but at the end of the day, say yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's very simple.
It's too
But
easy to
women, we
go.
can say no. I don't need a man for this. At the end of the day, we live
All
our
I want, I can get it. So what should I do with a man? No, there are certain things that you will need a man beside you. At times, when they call it mistress, you need to be a mother mistress. Yes, you need that title. You will need a man like if another man abuse you up there. You have to say, wait, let me call my husband. Your husband will come and then your husband that will overreact for you. But if a man abuse, where you carrying the gun? You say you want to be a man. That's being unfair, you know. Sometimes we allow what we learn to take full impact of us that we don't need man.
Yeah.
And sometimes we women, if we are too educated, we become more difficult to get on the market. That's being unfair to our own self. And then to work along with us is very hard. To work along with a woman, everybody can completely like, oh, that lady is too tough, that lady is too tough. At times we are not tough, but at times we are more difficult.
principle minded. You know when you're educated
Yeah.
and what is this person saying?
I'm coming.
It says, why are you guys not talking about yourself, your attitude, and most especially when you are in a position, probably working, and then your man can afford, but almost everything is about a man.
Can you just read it out loud so that
Okay,
the audience
okay,
can
I'll
hear
get it.
them?
He says, why you guys are not talking about yourself, your attitude, and most especially when you are in a position, probably working, then your man can afford, but almost everything is about a man. So he's trying to say, okay. So he's trying to say that women, when we are working, when we are in a certain position, we don't like afford help our men out. We don't do a certain thing for our men, especially in that area.
Prof, is he trying to say that, take for instance, a man and a woman is living together, let's say as a
Yeah,
couple,
as
and
a
then
couple.
the man is out of job and the woman is working?
Yes, yes.
But it's obvious because at that moment the two shall become one.
You say your
And
man can afford and then everything. No, that's not okay. Marriage, whether it's marriage or not,
just a
or
relationship.
just a relationship, it happens in both ways. Whether the woman when I can see most of the time, yes.
Well, let's just address it to the marital aspect, or that's the or relationship that
Or
lasted
relationship,
long.
yeah.
Yeah. So like, take for instance,
Yeah, let's go.
take for instance, if a man is not working and the lady is working, it's her duty to cover her husband no matter what it is.
Okay.
You have to do that.
Okay,
Because the
okay.
fact is like he was working when he's married.
What are you working on that? Or what are you working on
And-
that? Okay, let's take it from marriage. Let's go to a relationship because this is where the problem come in. Because now we are in a relationship, everybody in a relationship, and yet and still we are depending on some form. We are depending on our man. But looking at it, right? We when we are in a relationship, this is so true. This is true. I look at the case of Sissy Mentien. You're looking at the case of Sissy Mentien.
Yes, yeah.
All right. So there are a lot of men, right? There are a lot of men. Even though not everybody you'll marry, not everybody you will be in a relationship with and end up marrying them, right? That of course we know that. But then there are a lot of men that can help you along the way. There are a lot of men that will help you to send you to school, help you maybe pay your bills, pay your rent.
But they won't be the guy that will take it to the hotel.
Yes, exactly. So we end up leaving certain people. Maybe they are overnight. Maybe we just use him because he had money, or maybe we just use him for some form. But if a lady help a single man to carry him somewhere or do something for him, and that man leaves her, it's a whole big issue.
It's her whole mind will be disturbed.
It's
Her whole
why you
mind.
think the man mind can be disturbed too? So it's a whole issue. We take pride in ourselves. We feel like, even though some people say, oh, men are to be strong, and yet everybody have their difficulties, everybody have their shortcomings. And so when there are a lot of people that are in relationship, women are supporting their men fully, but you don't hear about these things because they don't want people to hear about it. But looking at the fact about CC maintain, now I'm not saying rich man is wrong or she's right or whatever the case is, but at the end of the day, now we will see her all over the internet talking about he being a liability.
So are you taking the side of Sissy or you taking?
I'm not taking this out nobody.
So you're trying to balance the equation.
I'm just trying to balance that
Okay.
she was very wrong for bringing her husband to the public, telling him that he's a liability. There are a lot of men came to Liberia.
But Ethia, you
Yes.
know, like we women, we are self-hearted.
Even if you are,
Everybody don't have the same system or whatever. So like the issue of CC maintain and rich man, like even you are sitting right at this moment, somebody else text you say Ethia, send your passport to you. You now want to continue the show. Either you want to be like, you just want to rush on quick, because America, when you talk about America, it's a whole different feelings.
okay,
But the fact, like, I think it was just recently that he made 1 year over there.
okay,
Okay, within I don't know 1 or 2 years. I can't really recall that. But CC maintained to take somebody from you. Rich man is not the first to go to America through a lady. Rich man will not be the last. Other people stay carrying their partner.
men, yeah.
Yeah. But looking at CC issue, like take for instance, I smile in the whole time. I don't really get issues. Let me put it in my own shoe. But if I get this, I just want to spot things. Just allow me. Let me just tell you what I have to say. Let me just clear my whole chest and don't say a word. That's me. Don't say a word if I'm ready to talk. I just want you to keep silent. Let me make my point. And once I'm done, you will talk.
All right.
Yes, I will break down in tears. Yes, but trust me, this one I don't like to get first, because the thing I expect me to say, I really go extra mile. I've worked on it a little bit, because I can really go extra mile and say things that is not meant to be said, right? Yeah, to be said. So like actually it's very warm, but your emotions, for people to just control that kind of feelings, is hard. So imagine rich man with all that height. That rich man carrying. So Titi be like, every time she be blushing, my man. And we all know America, all the women, they can come down. Majority of them come down here to get men. Majority of them come back to get their own brothers. Why is it they don't settle down to over there?
So you know what? When women, that's the thing I'm saying. When women feel that they are making their own money, they are educated, they feel that no man shouldn't say a word to them.
Titi,
So
Titi
now-
just there or think
I'm
over
not
plus.
only talking about CC. I'm talking about women that mostly find themselves coming back here to Africa to marry and go back there. So they feel that a man shouldn't tell me this, a man shouldn't say this to me, and a man shouldn't say that.
Yeah, because they're making
Because
their
I
own
have
money.
my own money and I can say whatever or however I want to
That's
say
very
it.
unfair.
So there are men out there. Who told you they are not men? They are men. But those men that are out there knows their attitude. So you coming back to Africa, taking somebody from here, means that person doesn't have finance.
Sure.
There are a lot of people, yeah, they choose to bear it, but it's not good either. Yes, it's not good either. But at the end, first, as a woman, when you coming up, it's good to chase your dreams. It's good to know your purpose of living and everything. But at the end of the day, find someone that loves you and you love them back. But we mind our education too much and then we focus on the wrong thing. It's good to be educated. Now he's saying that whatever man can afford and a woman can afford, whatever man can afford and a woman can afford, and there will be a lot of disrespect. That's what he's saying. So,
But not in all cases. But how long should a man sit home? How long?
yeah, yeah,
How
it can be
long?
all cases. But yeah, it's true that you shouldn't sit home for long because you lose your respect.
Yeah, because like sometimes your wife will not really want to talk about it. But you see, like in the community, people every morning they see your husband home.
What are you talking
They
about?
want to know, even though you don't listen to people saying in your affair, but you have this is what you have to do. People want to know something, right? Like that for instance, a man is not working. And then he sits home all day. Don't you think if the lady is the one who providing, I think there should be a business open and then
Yeah, so
it is
it's
collabo.
that's yeah, collabo.
Yeah.
So most often we find women disrespecting men. That's a
No,
fact.
that's
That's
being
a fair
wrong.
fact.
I won't. I don't talk for women like that. Where I will can't defend you to say you are right to talk to your
Yeah,
man.
that's a fair
I
fact. We are all as long as we provide. Maybe you will not cook for you and provide the food, money, and everything. Cook for you and everything, and then maybe a month or two, forget it. Every other thing is a disrespect. Every other thing that comes
and you
along
know
with it is a
sometimes too the
disrespect.
men can get an issue. In a sense, like yeah, they can get an issue if you are the one providing, right? And then he's not working. Therefore, he's saying something. Just back up into the be the first of your money and say because the man you are the one providing.
Providing maybe
And your mind is not even to that. It's just something like you usually do, you make some late noise, but that. But because he's not the one at the moment, he got so mad and he tried to talk to because I'm not yet working, I'm not yet doing this. So it's just different.
exactly. So yeah, we are here.
We have already gone 42 minutes on this edition today on this topic, discussing some of the challenges that we may face. We have discussed it both way on the part of man and on the part of woman. And we are here. We will be back. We will be back to discuss this. We are taking a short break and we will be back.
I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. John Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live. For the program, The Afternoon Conversation, we provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation. I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. John Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live. For the program, The Afternoon Conversation, we provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host. I know of no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society but the people themselves. And if we think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with a wholesome direction, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their direction by education. Join Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live for the program The Afternoon Conversation. We provide you a platform for open dialogue and intellectual exchange. We encourage listeners to think critically, challenge their perspectives, and explore different viewpoints on various subjects by fostering a respectful and inclusive environment. The Afternoon Conversation on Love FM 105.1 and Love TV Live from Monday through Friday, 2 to 3:30 p.m. with your host, Rufus Divine Cannon. Don't miss out.
Hey! I take it all.
You say wedding?
Hey! Yeah! I pump it!
What happened? Where your problem?
My man, you talking to the latest landlord in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big house from the Lone Star Recharge and Pump It promotion.
You say wedding?
2-bedroom house.
Wait. I not believe it.
Yo, man. People winning. Motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one or brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. I shake it.
I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I get.
I've been raising a party. I Lena now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku.
MTN.
Hey, you get. The way you can be making your face, you get also.
You boy, I need money quick. I get too much expensive on my head this month and right and I get.
So like everything I will tell you, tell Momo Loan, man.
Momo Loan? Mobile money get bank now?
No, Momo Loan like some kind of quick service loan mobile money can give you. You can borrow up to 20,000 Liberian dollars at a very low interest rate and pay in 7 days, 28 days, or 30 days.
You joking?
So you see phone in my face? You gotta give me your phone, man. That star 156*6#.
It's like ABC. For how do I pay back?
Let's see when you credit, man. Just that star 156*6# and select repay loan. Pay the poor money back.
I can credit again tomorrow?
You can borrow back. See your ways.
Whatever you need that little bit of money for, Momo Loan here for you. Dial star 156*6# today and take a loan.
MTN.
Liberia, are you ready? I said, are you ready to become a landlord? First time in Liberia, you can win a 2-bedroom house as a grand prize only with Lone Star Cell MTN Recharge and Bumper campaign. Yes, with Recharge and Bump It to become a landlord. Plus, win plenty of other prizes weekly, like cash prizes, TV, motorbikes, smartphones, soft drink, packs of original Coke, data, credit, and many more. That's right. Your next recharge can win you amazing prizes like airtime, data, smartphones, original Coke from G5 Brewery, motorbikes, and more. Did I mention you can win a grand prize of a 2-bedroom house and become a landlord?
Yeah.
Be recharge and bump it. Recharge and bump it. Recharge with Momo on scratch card or buy your data and minute with mobile money and win Baku.
MTN.
Hey, you get. The way you can be making your face, you get also.
You boy, I need money quick. I get too much expensive on my head this month and right and I get.
So like everything I will tell you, tell Momo Loan, man.
Momo Loan? Mobile money get bank now?
No, Momo Loan like some kind of quick service loan mobile money can give you. You can borrow up to 20,000 Liberian dollars at a very low interest rate and pay in 7 days, 28 days, or 30 days.
You joking?
So you see phone in my face? You gotta give me your phone, man. That star 156*6#.
Easily ABC. For how do I pay back?
Let's see when you credit, man. Just that star 156 star 6 hash and select repay loan. Pay the poor money back.
I can credit again tomorrow.
You can borrow power. See your ways.
Whatever you need that little bit of money for, Momo Loan here for you. Dial star 156 star 6 hash today and take a loan.
MTN.
Welcome back. If you are just joining us, you are listening to the afternoon conversation on Love FM Love TV Live. And we are back. Before we get into our discussion, the continuation of it, we're going to bring you update for our correspondent from the face. A second,
Yeah, we're gonna get him. Hello, Alex, you are live. How are you? Hello.
he's low.
Here in Kingsville, where the National Council Sport Minister on as Liberians as well. Well, shortly, the game between River G and Grand Baza will soon kick start. The game is about to start at the exact time of 3 p.m. on today. So, for all observation here, the tenor is very, very poor. And I want to believe that it is because of the incident between the last game between Grand Jide and that of Nimat. So the attendance is very, very poor. But I'm I'm here with the manager, Mr. Rufus Ivankana, and we guys will give you guys every update from here.
All right. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you. Yes. What is the activity that's going on there?
So, Liberians out here, as you all know, the National Council Sport Unit is on. And today is the first semi-final game between River G and that of Grand Bassa in the football category.
Oh, okay. All right.
Was there any key ball game today?
Is there securities? Oh, we lost him.
We lost him, so we are still discussing issues affecting women.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, helping World Labor Day again. So that really coming up there. I think what Rare Wavesy said, is it only women?
They are there for glory. He said women are there for glory, right? I don't understand that, but when we open the phone lines, we will.
I think the glory in talking about is like if a man is working, that's the time that women should or woman should stay with him if the man is working. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying, but we are definitely gonna call up the numbers when we are ready to open up the lines, so at least you can make your contribution. Because if you're texting, text we understand it the way we want to understand it. So today is World Labor Day, and then we are celebrating it here. We are talking on women issues. We are talking issues that are affecting women all around the world and here in Liberia as well. So like we were saying, women we are faced with a lot of challenges. Equally so, there are women that are willing to be faced with that challenges because we feel that we can't make it without a man, or feel that I'm a woman, I'm beautiful, I'm supposed to be like this. A man's supposed to shower me with everything, yet he's supposed to shower you, but at the end of the day, you have a dreams to chase, you have a family to feed, you have your parents, your husband shouldn't be responsible for your parents as well. So you have your parents to feed, you have your families, your siblings, and everybody to look after. So when you find a rich man, make sure that you have your dreams and in your house. Everything too should be intact. So now we are gonna be talking on women supporting women. That's one big issue that we face with here in the world. As a woman, women, we usually don't support our friends. You will find a woman, I don't know her from nowhere and she don't know me from anywhere, but when we meet, It's not all love. It's not all love.
Okay, so Chantel, let me hold you there
All
and then
right.
break this news. Report says His Excellency President Joseph Numa Parker will address the nation
Yes.
on his first 100-day deliveries.
Yes.
So that's the information that is reaching us here now. So
At what time?
maybe
Any moment for
any
now,
moment
right?
for now.
Yes.
Yes, there's no time definite. So
In a moment from now, the president will address the nation on his first 100 days
yes,
of being in as
power,
president.
yeah, as a
Yeah.
president of the nation. So okay, we move back. We're just trying to
Yeah, address everything.
yeah.
So like
break
I
the
was
news up, yeah.
saying, as a woman, we don't support women, especially when a woman is into politics, when a woman is into anything. Me not knowing you, Martina, women don't love each other. They feel inferior about a friend with me. So sometimes when I'm just meeting a woman, usually they don't talk to each other. Usually it's just all hate. They don't support each other. They feel that, oh, if you're doing this, I'm better than you. So I shouldn't clap for you. But rather, she say, oh, I better than I get what she thinks she is and blah, blah, blah. And especially when it comes to politics, women are the ones that always saying, this girl, she's a this and she was like this.
Yes, we women, we are the one who always pull
doing-
down our friend
our
because
friends.
we don't want them to get at the top.
Exactly.
So we always find it necessary to shame, and we the one will provide more information about our friend to the male candidate or to the male who contesting against us. In a race with us, we the one will provide every details, and they will use that against us to shame us, to shy us away. When will we women put hands around ourselves and then make us, like take for instance, if one person, right, or lady is contesting here, and then we are taking to the task to say, even if I know Etel or I don't know Etel, I will vote for Etel. Etel platform speaks a lot. How China, everything is so set up. I can give Etel a try. I believe that Etel can do it. And then you hear another person coming in saying, yes, let's get it off for Etel. You hear another person, you know Etel. But how would you know Etel? Etel cannot do it. Look at Etel who lived right back here before.
Yeah.
Etel just yesterday.
Yeah.
But the Etel won't show. And you will see that person will be the one to fight you in African. And probably don't even know them.
And women are highly influenced. Like I can say something and
On
everybody
women
understand.
campaign, you lose.
Yes.
So
So
we just come together.
and campaign for anybody like that person they off. If a woman campaigns against you, so it's very wrong for us to be against each other. Maybe sometimes maybe it's just because of the background. Maybe it was how we were raised. But at the end of the day, you need to
We women,
learn.
we are just different set of people. I don't know.
We need to
planet
learn
we
these
from.
things. We need to learn that this is so true. This I'm being very honest. This thing haunts me. It used to suffer me, I swear. Like maybe me seeing a person and feel like, oh, she's not better than me, I'm better than her. But at the end of the day, I have to realize that a lot of people that are better than me in a certain space, even though I can be better than them, but for that moment, they are better than me. Understand that. Know that there are people that are more beautiful than you. Know that there are more people educated than
Then
you.
you, yes.
And I'm not saying this to say that you can be educated more than that person, but at that moment. So maybe sometimes it's just about our background. Maybe we were faced with a lot of challenges, we being women, and not supporting ourselves. But it's time that, we join hands together and support women. We find ourselves tearing each other down on social media and everywhere. Maybe it was we didn't have a relationship with our parents, with our mothers. Maybe it was just something that maybe somebody explained bad about this person. You keep that malice in your heart. It's very wrong for women to be against women. So fast forward, we have had a lot of talk. So Martina.
Here, let me see how best I can open the line to our colors so that
So yeah, there are a lot of things that have been said here. The president,
Yeah, I think the president has said us to address the nation, so we don't really have much time. So yeah, your side of the story, we know you want to make your contribution, but we are sorry. There is an urgent call to duty, and we must do it. And we will see you very soon. We will talk to you when we talk to you. So it has been an amazing time being here, but we have to do this because of you. So let's join the conversation of the president. Thank you for joining us today.
Vice President,